Death Egg Zone. Death to the eggs. Eggs must die. Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sonic Classic Heroes. I'm your help here for today, Capital G. And we're not wasting any time here. Right into the duel. Well, you can call it a duel at this point. With Mecha Sonic. Mecha Sonic, Metal Sonic. It's a Robo Sonic. Surprise! And it's surprisingly easy to lose to him, actually, if you jump in the wrong spot. But while I'm battling him, just a little history. The fact of the matter is, this was the first time we've seen a robotic Sonic impersonation. So really, it was a shocking moment. First time gamers, while playing Sonic 2, got to this point, and all of a sudden, there's a Sonic clone after us. It's definitely a very different encounter. Also scary is this. Egg Robo, a giant Dr. Robotnik suit. And ouch! I fucked up that jump. Sorry about that. And so the tradition of having problems with the final boss continues. It's happened several times before. I have to admit, I was very frustrated with the stage as a kid. I eventually became a master at taking down Mecha Sonic, Metal Sonic, Silver Sonic, whatever you want to call this Sonic, Sonic Robo. But it took me a very long time before I was able to beat oh, I forgot about that! Yeah, if the battle goes too long, he shoots spikes. You want to get him quickly. Usually a good way to get some early hits to stand underneath and dash. And you should get about 4 hits with that. So that's 5, 6 now. But yes. Usually, if you keep the battle quick, get those first 4 hits, his attack pattern never changes. You can fight him 50 times and he'll always do the same attacks in the same order. So yes, usually I like coming over here because you can't get stomped on and whatnot. To attack him, you have to hit him either in the rear or in the back. And you have to make sure you dodge the fire when you do so. That was what killed me last time. And his attack pattern is simple. He'll take 4 steps, he'll make a jump, he'll attack with his arms, and then jump again. And if you stand in front of him, well, nothing happens, nothing special happens when you stand in front of him, but if you're behind him when he lands from a jump, he'll shoot 4 bombs, which will line the floor and blow up. So that's something to be aware of, especially since this stage doesn't give you any moves at all. Now, unlike in Sonic 3, oops! What was I thinking? Anyways, unlike in Sonic 3, well, if you want to fight the final boss, you need to have all the emeralds. This one, you do not. At least I don't know if that's true of the hack anyways, but in the original Sonic 2, oh no! That was like a tail screw job almost. Like somebody else hit him, so instead of landing on him with my attack, I went through him. And got killed as soon as the invincibility claim wore off. Boom. Unfortunately, when your partners don't get in the way, he's easy enough. Of course, remember, in the original Sonic 2, Sonic is on his own. No matter what. Or Tails, well, Tails could be Tails on his own if you choose to play a solo game as Tails. But I digress. I have to take him down. This takes 12 hits. I remember the first time I got to 8 hits, which is what it usually takes for a Robotnik battle, and it wasn't enough. I was shocked. And my cousin was with me at the time, and we were taking turns trying to take this boss down. And we guessed that it took 10 instead of 8. So that was what we were counting towards, was 10. And we always stalled out at 9 hits. Until that fateful night, where I hit 10. It didn't get him. I managed to stay on the attack for the hits 11 and 12. And once those hit, the sense of victory, well, it's a sense of victory that can never be repeated. And we are victorious! The ship explodes because we blew up a battle suit. That's what victory is all about, ladies and gentlemen. And it tastes sweet. Years later, anytime I finish this game, it's oh so sweet. And they even edited the edited the pictures here. Cool. Nicely done, guys. Usually these would be pictures of Tails. But of course, since Tails is up with us in the Death Egg this time around, it's Amy! And she's coming to save us. Oh cool, because we have the emeralds, we come down super. Well, the Chaos Emeralds anyways. We didn't get the Soul Emeralds, unfortunately. And Sonic is looking badass, flying underneath the plane just because he can. The keys, of course, flashing yellow too. That's always awesome. Room. Go Team Sonic. So, Mr. Flamewing, Mr. Colin C10, thank you very much for the work you've put into this. And of course, all your friends for the additional art pieces. And let's not forget the people who made the original versions of these games. Great games. So Sonic 1, Sonic 2, all wrapped up into one LP. Sonic Classic Heroes, all said and done. What did you guys think of this? I definitely like this take. I definitely appreciate the acknowledgement for the original Sonic team. Because let's face it, without them, our childhoods as we know it would have been completely different. Like, the only character we would have had is Mario. The only console we really would have had was Nintendo. And Nintendo is great. I'm never going to diss Nintendo. But without the extra characters that Sega's given us, the extra games, the arcade-style games that they've made for us, and the competition pushing Nintendo to the limit, our childhoods would have been very, very different. I'm glad I got to play these two games when I was a kid, when the games were originally released, and not years later. I hear stories constantly, people who played the Sonic games years later because they grew up more with Nintendo and discovered after the fact how great Sega was. And I'm glad they're discovering the Sega games. Maybe 15 years too late, but better late than never. So yes, Sonic Classic Heroes is officially wrapped up. It's time to move on. Don't know yet what my next project is going to be, but I've got a few little side things to take care of first. And of course, Metroid Other M is an ongoing project. I'm going to probably put a little more time into that too. And get that done for you guys. Presented by Sega. Go Sega! And go everyone. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all next time.